Okay, now I'm going to show you how to create a little bit more advanced animation. I'm going to show you guys how to create a banner. Okay, I've chosen to do an Animal Crossing banner, and I went and I got all the files that I wanted to use, put them all in one place, and this is my background that I want to start with. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to crop it down where it actually looks like a banner. Okay, and now that I have my banner, I'm going to open the other pictures as layers. Okay, and it's pretty big, so I'm going to have to size it down. Oh, I have to make sure that it's locked before I do that. Alright. So there we go, I've got my girl on her own layer. And I'm going to delete the white. Okay, so now I can put her wherever I want. And then I'm just going to keep doing that, keep opening the different layers. This one's not so big, so I don't really have to resize it. See this one? I tried to delete the white, but it wouldn't go away. So I just have to right click over here and add the alpha channel. There we go. Okay. Now you can put these wherever you want. Okay, so I'm going to add lots of pictures in, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump to my starting image that I have here. Okay, so this is my image after I have inserted all of the pictures. I've got my girl back here, and I've got all the little animals that I've put in, each on their own little layer. You can see if I make them disappear. Okay, so this is my basic picture. It's just an image. I have it saved as an XCF, so that way it'll still have all the layers. Okay, so now we want to create an animation. And we want each of the pictures to like kind of add on to the previous picture. So we want the background to always be there. And then we want the next layer to add on top of that, and the next layer to add on top of that, and so on until we get to the very end. So what we're going to do is we're going to save as, and we're going to save it as a .gif file, a GIF, and okay, we're going to do that. When we hit save, it's going to bring this up. We want to save as an animation, and we want to make sure we keep the color, so we leave that there and we hit export. Okay, we want it to loop, and we want everything to be, we'll say 200. Okay, here's the key. We don't want it to replace. We want it to combine. We want each layer to add to the next layer. We don't want it to replace it. So we do combine, and then we hit save. Okay, now that we've done that, we can watch the playback. And there you go, they all pop up, and then it disappears really fast. Okay, so we don't want it to disappear so fast. We don't want it just to be like this. I mean, this is a nice basic animation, but we'd like for the Animal Crossing sign to kind of stick around for a while. Okay, so what I've done is I've went ahead and got this done. I came over here and I've edited a lot of the layers. See, most of them are at 200, but if you look right here, I've put the sign. See, see this is the sign. I've made it at 2,000. And then if you also look down here, I've made the little dog right there. I made him at 300. Let's see, I made this one right here at 400. I made these two at 400. Okay, and then the background, same thing. I added it to 1800, so when it very first comes up, it'll just be sitting there on its own. So now let's watch this one. Okay, as you can see, the animals kind of pop up at a different rate. They don't all just pop up at the same time. Some take a little longer than others. And then at the end, the logo right up here stays for a little while, so that way you have a chance to read it. Okay, so that's how you can create an animation banner. Remember, the way I change these is you just right click on them and do edit layer attributes. Where it says 400, you can change it to say anything you want, 600, 1,000, whatever, however long you'd like it to stay up on its own. Okay, so you guys go ahead and practice and see what you guys can come up with.